Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dave Dramani Online Mathematics. If you know you have not subscribed, do fast and subscribe, share to your colleagues, let them also enjoy. Wherever you are, I greet you. Now, let's look at what we call the definite integral, where we have already looked at the indefinite integral. And we notice that for the indefinite integral, there is no upper and lower limit. I mean, there's no limiting values or limit values. Two, anytime you finish integrating indefinite integrals, beg your pardon, indefinite integral, what you do is very simple. You add c to it to represent the constant. Now, we are to look at the definite integral. Before I will start solving these examples, what I need us to do is look at the definition first. Okay, so definition, we said that for the definite integral, it is the integral that have what? Limits. Is that okay? It is the integral that have limits. So let's see. If I have this integral where this is a, this is b, of let's say f prime of x dx, okay? The b here and the a here are the limits, okay? And the down limit is called the lower limits. The top limit is called the upper limits. Is that okay? Now, how do we calculate with the limit? No, this is f prime of x. Once I integrate, I get f of what? X. Is that okay? So if I integrate this, which is the integral of a to b f prime of x dx, if I integrate this, what I will get here is f at x. Is that okay? Now, with the constant, the limit, so this is how you do it. So after you are done with the integration, this is how you bring your limit. Is that okay? Now, after that, you substitute the limit into it. How do we do it? F at x. So my limit is a to b. This is how we do the substitution. We first substitute the upper limit first. So that will be the f at, here wherever I see x, I should put b there. So f at b minus the lower limit f at what? A. So once we substitute it there, you get a particular what? Value. And that value is the area under the curve. Already I've explained it to you that the limit or the integration is you are finding the area under the curve. Thank you. So this is this is the definition of the definite integral and how to solve it. Is that okay? So now let's look at the examples. Okay, so let's start with example 1. Is that okay? So solution 2, 4, 3x squared dx. So now let's integrate this. If we integrate this, what do we get? We have x cubed, right? Then we bring our limits. I hope you know why we have this. Because when you are integrating, you repeat the x squared, you add 1 to it, that will be 3 over 3. 3 will cancel this to the leaving this. Here is definite, you don't bring what? C. You only bring the limit. Good. So, for this case, let me bring it here. We are now going to substitute the limits into this. But we said that that's 3x squared dx equals. So we said that the upper limit first, we are going to have 4 cubed minus 4 squared. So this is going to give us 4 cubed is what? 64. 4 squared is what? 16. Is that okay? So if you do the subtraction, 64 minus 16, 6 go in 6, you can 4 minus 6, you have to borrow here, leaving 5. This becomes what? 14. So if I subtract 6 from this, I have what? 8, right? 8. Then here I have what? 4. So this will give us 48 square units. Is that okay? So this is how we do the calculation. I'm bringing the square unit because whatever answer you get is the area under the curve. Right, good. Okay, this is the second example. So for the second example, what is beautiful about this is that it's to the power 2. So we have to expand this. So let's expand this one. I'm taking it out to expand after I'll put it back. So this is x plus 1 squared. So this is the same as x plus 1, x plus 1. So x times x is what? X squared. X times 1 is what? X. 1 times x is x. 1 times 1 is what? 1. So we have x squared plus 2x plus 1. Meaning is that x plus 1 all squared will give us this. Is that okay? Please avoid doing this. Some of you, when you have x plus 1 squared, you write it as x squared plus 1 squared. Please, this is not the same as that. Is that okay? So you should avoid doing that. So I'm going to replace the whole of this by what I've done here. So let's see, we have the integral of 0 to x squared plus 2x plus 1 dx. Is that okay? So here the idea is that we integrate this separately. If you integrate x squared, you have what? X cubed over 3. If I integrate 2x, I have x squared over 2, but that 2 will cancel this. If I integrate 1, I have what? X. I have explained that in the previous video. So this will be from 0 to 2. Now, what you are going to do is that the upper limits minus the lower limits, the substitution. So you are going to have, so I'm going, wherever I see x, I put 2 there. So I'm going to have 2 cube over 3 plus 2 squared plus 2 minus 0. Why is it 0? The lower limit is 0. So if I put 0 here, it will be 0 over 0, 0 over 3, which is 0. If I put 0 here, 0 squared is still 0. This one will also be 0, so that will be 0. So here, 2 cube, you know what a 2 cube is? 2 cube means 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is what? 8. Is that okay? So here we have 8 over 3 plus 4. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 2. So what are we going to get? 4 plus 2 is 6, right? So let's do the computation here. 4 plus 2 is 6. So I have 8 over 3 plus 6. So we find the LCM, which is 3, okay? 3 can go into 3, 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 going into 3, 3, 3, 6, 18. So 8 plus 18 is 26, right? So we have 26 over 3 squared units. Is that okay? So that is the answer to the second question. Now let's look at the last example. Okay, so the last example. Express 4x squared minus 9 all divided by 4x minus 6 in the form of 1 over a bracket open ax plus b, and hence evaluate the integral of 0 to 2 4x squared minus 9 all divided by 4x minus 6. You can pause the video and try your hands on this. Okay, good. Now, the first form of the question is saying that you should express this one in the form of this. So let's look at the first form of the question. So we have to express 4x squared minus 9 over 4x minus 6 in the form of 1 over ax plus b. So this is what you are going to do. Look, this one, I can write this as 2 squared x squared. So 2 squared is 4. And we also know that 9 can also be written as 3 squared. Is that okay? What is the common term here? That is 2. So if I bring 2 out, I'll have x minus 3. So let's proceed. This 2 square x squared can be written as 2x all squared. So you see this square will distribute it to it. Minus 3 squared all divided by 2x minus what? 3. I hope you are seeing it. And what are you seeing? You are seeing something beautiful. Difference of what? 2 squares. You remember difference of 2 squared. A squared minus b squared. This is difference of 2 squared. Can be written as a plus b, a minus b. So this is how you write difference of what? 2 squared. So let's see how you express that here. So it means that, okay, let me bring it down here. I can write this one as 2x. So here there will be 2 here, right? There must be 2 here. Because if I factorize 2 out, it will leave with 2. Thank you very much for alerting me. So 2x minus 3 or plus 3 first. Then 2x minus 3 all divided by 2 bracket open 2x minus 3. Is that okay? So looking at this 2x goes with this one. Then we have 1 over 2. You know this thing can be written as 1 over 2. Bracket open 2x plus 3. So you can see this and that. And you see that this and that are the same. It means that we are able to express it in the form of what? This. Now, the second form of the question is saying that we should integrate it. It's the same thing that we have to integrate it. So, if I ask you to integrate this one straight away, it will be very difficult. That's why, in their own sense, they decide to help you to express it in this form. Then after that, this is the same as that. So when this one is a simplified form of this. So we are going to replace the whole of this by this one. Is that okay? So let's see. 0 to 2. So I'm going to replace the whole of this by this, which is 1 over 2 bracket open 2x plus 3 dx. So now that we have this, you see this is a constant, so I can bring the constant out. 0 to 2 2x plus 3 dx. So now remember this half is multiplying everything here. If I integrate 2x, I'll get x squared. So my half is out here. This will be what? X squared. If I integrate 3, I'll get 3x. Okay. And this is having this thing to be 0, 2. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to substitute. So let's see. This is going to give us half bracket open. If I put 2 here, that will be 2 squared plus 3 multiplied by 2 minus 0. Because if I put 0 here, here will be 0, here will be 0. So that one. 2 squared we all know is 4. Okay. 4. And 3 squared, sorry, 3 2 is what? 6. And remember, I'm multiplying through by the half. So half multiplied through by 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 times, let me write it before someone asks me in the comment section where did I get the answer I have there. So finally, half times 10 is what? 5 square units. So that is the solution to this question. Please, I know those that pause and try their hands on them have seen how they well understood this. Please, we move on to the next topic. Thank you very much for watching.